I've had my iVAC system installed for about 2 weeks now, and I'm really enjoying it. I want to show you the installation and give you a few tips. We're going to start off right here. You'll notice the contactor, I was able to mount this directly to the frame on my dust collector. There was open space there and it fit perfectly. The one thing I like about it is the fact that it keeps the leads nice and short, so I don't have a bunch of extra wires floating around. Over here I've got the iVAC switch. This has worked out well. It's just right on the wall. And then this unit here with the LEDs, this is pretty neat. I ordered this on their website, and this gives me a visual indicator as to how full the collector is, which is really nice because I don't have to walk in here, drop it down, pull it out, and look. I can just see if it needs to be emptied. This was really easy to install. It was literally one hole in the dust collector cap and then some wires. Super easy. Right here I've got one of the iVAC blast gates. This is for my bandsaw, and since it's hooked up directly to a rigid tube, I was able just to use a couple sheet metal screws and it's held in place. Here's another iVAC blast gate. Now this one here is fed by a flex hose, so I needed to build just a simple little bracket to support the blast gate. And then you'll notice right here, this is the sensor. Now I have the sensor mounted a little high on my cable, and that's primarily so that I can reach it easily to turn it off if I'm drilling something and I don't want the dust collector to suck up that debris. So for my lathe, I've got the blast gate installed in the back on a little bracket. Again, that's because I've got a flex line leading to it, and then I've also got this flex line for the collector itself. The sensor I've mounted pretty high up on the cord so that I can turn it off when I'm polishing or doing really light sanding and I don't want the dust collector on. Over here I've got the blast gate for my joiner. That's just tucked down below. It's fed off of a rigid line, so I didn't have to worry about making a bracket for it or anything. So for my table saw, I've got a drop cord here for power. So I mounted the sensor way up high. That way I don't have to worry about an extra cable down here, and it's nice and out of the way. The blast gate is also installed up here, and I've got a flex line leading to it. Now it's hooked up to a rigid on the other side of that, so I was just able to use a couple sheet metal screws and I didn't have to worry about building a bracket for it. The only other thing I added to my system is this right here. This is an iVAC remote. It allows me to turn the dust collection unit on and off easily. I primarily use it for that hose right there. That's a cleanup hose just for sweeping up the floor and whatnot. With this, you assign it to one particular tool in the shop. I use tool number 1 since that blast gate is open when the system's off anyways. Overall, I am really happy with it. It works fantastic. I love the fact that I don't have to remember to turn the dust collection system on, and I don't have to worry about blast gates. Thanks again for watching.